Have you ever wondered why we feel the way we do, and if it's always beneficial to act on those feelings? It's a question that probes the very depths of our human experience. Emotions, they are the unseen currents that steer our lives, shaping our actions, our relationships, and ultimately our destinies. They can be as tranquil as a serene lake, as turbulent as a stormy ocean, and as unpredictable as a gust of wind. Let's embark on a fascinating journey into the realm of emotions. Picture them as a vast, unexplored wilderness teeming with mysteries waiting to be unraveled. Here we find joy and sadness, love and hate, fear and courage, all coexisting, each with its unique role in the tapestry of our lives. In this wilderness, our survival and success don't rely solely on navigating the terrain, but on understanding the weather patterns, the ebb and flow of emotional currents. This understanding, my friends, is what we call emotional intelligence. It's the ability to recognize and understand our own emotions and those of others, and to use this awareness to manage our behavior and relationships. However, understanding is only half the battle. The real challenge lies in managing these emotions, not suppressing them, but harnessing them. Imagine being able to remain calm in the face of anger, to find serenity amidst chaos, to hold on to joy in the midst of sorrow. It's a skill, a discipline that requires practice, patience, and a whole lot of resilience. Now, what if we told you there's a philosophy that can help us develop this discipline? A philosophy that doesn't advocate for emotional suppression but encourages emotional mastery. A philosophy that teaches us not to be slaves to our emotions, but to be their masters. This philosophy, ladies and gentlemen, is not a new fad. It's an ancient wisdom, tested and proven by time. It's a philosophy that has guided some of the greatest minds and the most resilient spirits throughout history. But what if we told you there's a philosophy that teaches us to control our emotions instead of being controlled by them? Enter Stoicism. Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy, might just be the answer to our emotional conundrums. A philosophy that's been around for over 2,000 years, Stoicism was born in the bustling markets of ancient Athens and has since found relevance in the hearts of many who seek emotional resilience and inner peace. Stoicism, at its core, is about understanding and controlling our emotions to avoid unnecessary suffering. It's about recognizing that while we can't control everything that happens to us, we do have control over how we react. This philosophy isn't about suppressing emotions, but rather about managing them effectively. Imagine a world where you can experience joy, sadness, anger, and a whole host of other emotions without being consumed by them. Imagine being able to experience life's highs without spiraling into reckless euphoria, and life's lows without plummeting into despair. This is the world that Stoicism invites us to inhabit. The Stoics believed that our emotions are a product of our judgments and perceptions. By changing our perspectives, we can change our emotional responses. They advocated for a life lived in accordance with reason and virtue, a life where emotional resilience is developed through understanding and acceptance. Stoicism encourages us to accept the impermanence of life, to understand that change is a part of the natural order of things. This understanding can liberate us from the fear of loss and the anxiety of uncertainty. It can empower us to live in the present moment, to cherish what we have while we have it, and to let go when the time comes. Stoicism is not about detachment or indifference. It's about engaging with life fully, passionately, but with a sense of inner tranquility. It's about finding peace within ourselves, irrespective of external circumstances. It's about understanding that our inner state is not dictated by the world around us, but by how we choose to perceive and react to it. Stoicism, then, offers a method for maintaining tranquility, regardless of life's ups and downs. It invites us to take control of our emotional lives, to navigate the tumultuous seas of our feelings with grace and equanimity. It offers us a path towards inner peace, resilience, and a life lived in harmony with the world around us. So, we've talked about what Stoicism is, but what makes it beneficial in our daily lives? Now, let's delve into the advantages, the real reasons why this ancient philosophy is making a modern comeback. Firstly, Stoicism fortifies us with resilience. In life, we often find ourselves in the throes of adversity, be it a minor inconvenience or a major life-altering event. Stoicism teaches us to accept these challenges as part of the human experience, rather than viewing them as insurmountable obstacles. This sense of acceptance empowers us to bounce back from setbacks with less emotional turmoil, thereby fostering resilience. Secondly, Stoicism enhances our decision-making process. It encourages us to rely less on our volatile emotions and more on our logical reasoning. By detaching ourselves from the heat of the moment, we become capable of making more rational, well-thought-out decisions. This doesn't mean we become emotionless robots. Rather, we learn to not let our emotions dictate our actions. The third benefit is improved mental health. In a world where stress and anxiety are increasingly prevalent, Stoicism offers a soothing balm. It guides us on how to navigate our mental landscape, helping us distinguish between what we can control and what we can't. This clear distinction reduces unnecessary stress as we learn to let go of things beyond our control. Lastly, Stoicism provides us with a sense of tranquility amidst chaos. It helps us maintain an even keel in the stormy seas of life. We learn to focus on our internal responses rather than external circumstances, thereby fostering a sense of inner peace and stability. Stoicism is not just a philosophy, it's a practical toolkit for life. It doesn't eradicate our problems, but it equips us with the mental fortitude to deal with them. It's about understanding our emotions, not suppressing them. It's about learning to respond, not react. It's about cultivating an inner strength that remains unswayed by external pressures. In essence, Stoicism equips us with the mental tools to face life's challenges head-on. Let's wrap up what we've learned about Stoicism and controlling our emotions. We've journeyed together through the enigma of emotions and the philosophy of Stoicism, exploring how these two intertwine and influence our mental well-being. Stoicism, a time-honored philosophy, provides us with a framework to navigate our emotional landscape. It teaches us to distinguish between what we can control and what we cannot. By focusing on the former and letting go of the latter, we can achieve a sense of serenity and balance. We've delved into the benefits of Stoicism, understanding how it can bolster our emotional intelligence. Stoicism encourages us to observe our emotions not from a place of judgment, but from one of curiosity and understanding. This, in turn, allows us to respond rather than react to emotional triggers, cultivating resilience and reducing stress. In the context of mental health, Stoicism can be a powerful tool. By helping us to manage our emotions more effectively, it can alleviate the symptoms of anxiety and depression and promote overall well-being. It's not a panacea, of course, but it's a valuable addition to our emotional toolkit. We've also addressed the common misconception about Stoicism being about emotional suppression. Far from it, Stoicism is about understanding our emotions, recognizing their transient nature, and learning to control our reactions to them. It's about finding that sweet spot between emotional repression and emotional overload. Stoicism can be integrated into our daily lives, helping us to navigate the ups and downs with grace and equanimity. It's not about being emotionless, but about being emotionally intelligent. It's about responding to life's challenges with wisdom, courage, and tranquility. Remember, embracing Stoicism doesn't mean suppressing emotions, but understanding and controlling them, allowing us to lead calmer, more balanced lives.